Well, President Trump is back in power again. Now, when you see these things happen, when I saw him, became president again, I think America's turning back to the old good old values that really made this country great again, but made it great forever. You know, the left is always saying about, women's rights, gender inequality and things like that. But I think this is a sign that people are now, the young people especially, that they don't want to, they don't want to, in society itself, they want to go back to traditional values. When I was joining the Mormon, when I joined the Mormon Church, okay, I think actually the Mormon Church really saved me. To be honest with you, because when I was really down, they were there for me. Because people there, were accepting, and also they were very understanding of my plight. I'm not a perfect person, but back then, when I was joining this church, I was really skeptical of what they're saying. Then I was skeptical of their ways. Like most girls back then, girls in the Mormon church, they were taught like that to have families, encouraged, and taught the value of having. For me, I grew up in a neoliberal fashion in the Western world. Okay, I went to college, and that will contribute to my decision not to marry until I am fully developed mentally and financially. But I was just saying, I was back then. I was thinking, you know what? You're shortchanging these girls, teaching them how to get married first before everything else. But I was wrong. You know why? Look at society right now. Marriage is a very important thing for society because we need a balanced individual as a citizen. Because you know why? If you have a balanced individual in your citizen, they won't make many mistakes. They'll make proper decisions. You need a mom and dad. Because you know why? You need a masculine and a feminine side together that to operate within you to make you like a complete person. My father did that, didn't have a father, and being a father did that, he was not used to like confrontations with that because even though I respected him as a father to that, his father never taught him communications or confidence in that in oneself, which to me like that was there was something wrong with that nowadays. We don't have any communication anymore for people. But being have a father there, you encourage that to go beyond yourself. But my dad was a perfect. My mother too was keeping a broken family. Her father that was drinks a lot. Her mother that was not very affectionate to her dad because the reason is it was back then during she was the baby boomer era. My grandparents grew up during the war. So they will have no chance to rear people, to rear children. See what I mean? For me, like that, I thank my father that even though he's imperfect, he made sure this marriage worked. He made sure that he was there for his kids. Okay, there's no handbook on how to be a perfect father, or perfect husband, or perfect wife. We just go there along. But religion helps also. And that's the thing. The left was attacking the institution of marriage, family. Okay, like go to schools right now. They teach about LGBTQ. Not to be taught. It's just propaganda. You teach these to kids that you haven't decided yourself. When I went to school, I had a liberal and conservative teachers, but they never. But they also already cooperated and put their feelings aside to teach us to be a balanced good citizen. And that's the thing. The reason why it's going on right now like that because, you know, uh, it's just the reason isn't because of power. Okay, government that is losing power. We're all awakened already. We know because of President Trump. Okay, he woke us up, and it was going. It was also the growth of the Generation X. We see our values being drained in that, and we want a proper life and a proper society for our kids, and the left's not doing it by doing no, and also from baby boomers. and so some millennials and some Generation Zs. That's why Trump was a sign that we have returned to we have awakened. Okay, like right now, no one's volunteering to go to war. No one's joining the military. You know why? They find out war was a waste of time. We're dying for no one of that. We fought 2 wars already in Iraq and in Afghanistan. We had broken veterans coming home. We saw the toll. And and we call us, and also the media like that, because there are no more good movies like that, especially the pandemic. People went back to the home, and by forcing them to go back to the home, people that became more bonded with their families. Some divorced, some did not. And those families who stayed in, they decided, you know what, enough is enough. This is the sign that our country is going back to the right way of life. Maybe after 4 years, Trump's going to be, he's not going to be there forever. Another president's going to come in, but the electorate will never let this happen again. Okay, this is the time that we shift the paradigm. We're now focusing now for the future. So thinking of so America decided, and you decided one thing: to go beyond. Okay, to go stay. You decided to stick to stick to your values. And then guess what? America is a beacon in the world. You know why? At this election, even in Europe, they were watching us. Europe like that, even though they have no leadership. We are always the leader in the modern world. We're the modern Rome. Did we avert the Roman disaster that their empire collapses? I think we stopped it. We stopped it a bit until we call this the eventual fall. See, being one decision people did, and it changed the course of our country. So President Trump, thank you for coming back. I know people out there. Let's help them. And guess what? We call this that. Maybe Trump is got new leaders now. Maybe at this point on that we will have new people who fight for our rights. Guys, thank you very much. Bye bye.